Yo, what is up, everybody? I don't even think anybody's waiting right now, but yeah, I slept through pre-London, so like that was that. Yeah, I slept through pre-London. Just waking up. Cut me some slack though. It is 5 a.m. for me, so hold on. Wait, why is the chat not working? One sec. Okay, there we go. Yo, S done. I think your name's Steve, right? Yeah, I think so. Jack, what's up, bro? Mr. Player, how's it going? Benny Young. You don't sleep? Nah, I do sometimes. It's a myth that I don't sleep. Some people believe I don't sleep. Some people do. Yo, Ty, how's it going, man? Jack, what's up, bro? She, you're up right now? I guess you gotta work today or something. Wait, no, you're not even working right now. Why the fuck are you up? Stuart, my man, how's it going? Let's see something. Refresh page on this thing. Yo, you're Liam from the last stream. Alright, dope, man. Yeah, welcome back. Hope you're chilling. Let's see if we can't catch something in London. Yo, James, what's up, man? Orem gotta leave in 2 hours to bring the truck up the road. What a doofy thing to say. I see, basic. Yeah, I was about to say it's pretty late for me, but it's actually really early. It's pretty much the next day now. Bro, can you please teach me how you correlate time frames and also how you decide your bias, what you look for, basically? Mr. Player, time frame correlation is, I would say, the most correlated with your experience. I basically look at the higher time frames as if it's price action on the medium time frames, and then I judge the direction based on where I think the direction would be going if I was looking at the hourly or something, and kind of scale my perception on how long it's happening for that shit to play out. But yeah, that'll just come with time. Just keep showing up and you'll develop your own way to get your bias and stuff. Might as well wake up early for London. Yeah, facts. But I mean, London has been absolute poo, so not really sure why you would do that, but I did it too, so I can't say much. Damn, wounded about live. Yeah, I know. I don't know why though. Like, I really think live is the way to go, to be honest. I can understand, I guess, from a certain perspective of being able to just basically full port with 5 linked accounts. Yeah. Now he has like, I think he said he would have like 20k moved live, which is plenty, in my opinion. But like, I think what he's doing basically is he would trade 5 accounts and have 5k in each, because he said that he would just go to 10k, take the max pay, or go to 10k again. But that means that he's risking, well, I mean, Like, say if you were, I don't know how much he's risking really, but yeah, if you were to risk, I mean, you'd have to be risking way more than 5% to be able to do that at a good rate if you got like 5K in your account. But then copy traded, you might say like, okay, the amount of money the amount of money you pay is like worth it to be able to risk more and then take the extra bit of payouts. It's kind of a psychological thing, and also just your style, really. Bro, what do you think about when professional Goldman traders say intraday or scalping don't work? I think they're absolute idiots. I think they're all trust fund babies, and I think they have no clue what it takes to actually be successful in anything. So if he blows the live, do he do the evals again? Yeah, he would have to start over, but I think they would kind of judge if he did it on purpose. Like risk managers kind of monitor you when you're on live, and I think they'd be able to tell if he was just doing it on purpose. But yeah, I'm freaking tired, man. Legit just woke up and I was like, oh man, I said I was gonna start streaming pre-London, and I freaking slept through it. But I'm kind of glad that I slept through it though. Look at that price action. How was Asia? It was kind of bullshit because I got off as soon as something presented itself, and I took an L beforehand, which was a pretty mid trade, but I'm still like okay with it. Like, yeah, I'm okay with the decision I made, for sure. You need 920 to pass. Yo, Rodriguez, you'll get there, man. Just don't do anything stupid. Don't let your emotions get to you and be like, oh, I just need this little bit more to pass, and then kind of gamble your way there. For one, even if it works out, it's gonna be bad for your psyche, and two, you're gonna feel like shit when it don't. Yeah, for sure. You gotta be patient, man. This game requires patience. It is a non-negotiable. Maybe I should put that in my freaking non-negotiables on the screens. Patience. But that doesn't really correlate to like what I need to see. Normally London is bad, but this is bad. I think that's what you're trying to say, if I'm reading that correctly. We'll get some random volume bursting out of this, I bet. Big up who? Coffee time. Yes, sir. Yeah, you already know it's coffee time. Oh yeah, this guy said, Basic FX said, markets take money from the impatient and give it to the patient. That's facts. Yeah, I think NY Open might be where the volume comes in. Yeah, probably. Mark Douglas. Oh yeah. Is that the guy who wrote The Best Loser Wins? I think it is, actually. No, it's not. Trading in the Zone is what he did. Fuck, I can't remember now. Oh, that. Okay, yeah, that was him. Never mind. Trading in the Zone, yeah, okay. Yeah. I feel like I've seen that guy do some psychology videos. Dude, that guy is freaking, he has like a creepy vibe to him. He knows what he's talking about, though. Callum, what's up, bro? I've been seeing your stories and your posts and stuff, man. Good job with the gym shit. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. How you been, man? You were at some type of event recently? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, what event was that you were at? It was, it looked pretty sick. Oh my god, did you go on another vacation? Didn't you go on vacation like 2 months ago? I was roll it at 1.25, 1.5 speed, breeze past the creepy vibe. Yeah, good point. That probably works, I guess. Saw Dan is a live top set boy now too. Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about that a little bit. But yeah, freaking. Oh man, tired. Yeah, I went to this event, gym clothing brand called Vanquish. Oh, okay, yeah, I know about those guys. Loads of guys on gear. Oh man, I'd say. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. But that's kind of the culture. Well, not really. There's a lot of, more health focused guys, but hey Pez, bro, you look tired. Hope you get some rest later today. I am tired. But no, Seal, the thing is, the reason I'm tired is because I just woke up. It's not even because I need to sleep. Like, I woke up with no alarm, you know what I mean? So I'm fine. Did you end up going for that crackhead fighting run after? I was literally about to go, and then I had to call my friend because he was going through a tough time. So I talked to him for like an hour and a half, and that was my time that I was supposed to go for my run. What trade did you take for that loss? It was right here. I just wanted to try and fill this wick. Like, you know how we typically take those type ones with support where we wait for the opposite color below the level? I made a compromise, considered this good enough, just that we retested up here so much. Like, we were up here pretty much the entire candle, came down, held below the level again. And I think the 30 closed on this candle. And when we broke the lows of the 30, I entered. Came about halfway to my TP, which was just this wick fill. And then we ended up shooting up fucking from that point. Like, yeah, casual 241 ticks, which is all G, but thank you, Danny. Appreciate that. And yeah, I hopped off. Like, I probably would have taken a buy right here, to be honest. After his overextension with a small body. Going up to this next level, it would have been like 40 ticks. I hopped off after we overextended and closed all the way up here. And locked out. Like, in front of everybody. I was like, yeah, I'm done till pre-London. And then I locked out. And I came back. Or I fell asleep, slept through pre-London, which I'm fine with because this was bullshit price action. But I was like, I just looked in trade reviews for the first time in a while in Dan's mentorship, and I seen Logan said something presented itself as soon as Pez got off again. I was like, fuck sakes, man. That's actually bullshit. Like, I was streaming for like over 2 hours too. Okay, we got 41 people here. Welcome in, everybody. If anybody's new here, I'm going to drop a Discord link soon. Probably after this candle. I got a Discord where every weekend we get together and do some mindset seminars and just try to stay... mindset webinars, and just try to stay goal-orientated, growth-orientated, and motivate each other to make the right decisions on and off the charts. Hold each other accountable. Anybody's welcome, is completely free. And outside of those webinars, we just have a community with a bunch of different channels where we can talk about whatever and just hang out. In the webinars, don't really talk about technicals. It's just a mindset type thing. But yeah. Where's Ariel to? What the heck? She's ghosting. But yeah, I kind of doubt anything's going to show up in London, but we might give it a couple hours and see. I'm down to having only 230 left in my futures 50k. What do you recommend? Actually, I took a big L. Depends on if you're open to getting a new account or not. If you're open to getting a new account and you kind of cook the account by doing something dumb, then just trade it normal. Wait till you find a good setup and execute on it and see if you can crawl out of it a bit and work from there. Other than that, if you're not open to get a new account, then you need to size down a crazy amount. It's that simple. Yo, Ramson, how's it going, man? Good, I hope. Good, I presume. Wow, look at this random impulsive drop. Very casual. Very unexpected. Very... Actually, you know what? It's expected because it's gold. We just expect these dumbass moves out of nowhere. Yep. Damn meat top boy, what's up, man? Hope you're doing great. Appreciate that. I hope you're great too. Was 30-minute close below 3-3 valid? It wicked out, broke the previous candle bottom wick as well. Hold on, let me take a little look-see. 33. Where's 33 to? Oof. What? Where did it close below there? Right here, I'm guessing. Dude, that's pretty overextended, my man. Yeah, that's pretty overextended. That'd be the main thing. It's so far away from that level. Like, the level I would have marked it at this point is right here. Right here is where I would have my level. I would need the closure to be like within 20 ticks on that. Or not, yeah, with it, I don't know, because the ranges are so weird. You almost want it like within a little bit bigger of an amount sometimes, but yeah, I might actually be pretty bearish right now. I might be leaning towards a break below, to be honest. Or if we come up, maybe a type 2 down if we don't get a breakout up top. Yeah, wow. Last few days, London is crazy. Seems like gold doesn't want to move. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of been like that for a while. Like, it's kind of majority of the time it's just not good for some reason. For the past long time, but yeah. I would really like a closer below on this candle. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I would really like that. Yo, 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 yo. Ty, you already said hello. Never mind. Why am I saying yo to you? W emoji, by the way. Is that pink shit? Is that what that is? Pink shit. What the fuck? Yeah, your shit probably actually is pink too with your zesty ass. Pause. Oh, that's funny. See if we can't get a closer below real quick. Thanks, bro. Ranges are pretty big nowadays, so I thought it wasn't overextended that far from zone. You kind of gotta eyeball it. Like, if it's that far, I think it's pretty obvious. Hey Todd, tell Pez about your best friend trading on Top Step YouTube channel. What are you talking about? Okay, so this is actually a common question. People always wonder what I mean by order place outside first minute. Basically, when a candle opens after a closure, if there's a possible entry, I want to wait a minute after the candle opens to take it. Right? So, just basically increasing my probabilities if I do enter a trade that it's going to play out, because the direction is still really, what's it called? Like, unknown, I guess, or yeah, hard to tell. Are you serious? That is crazy. Wow, look at that drop. Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy. Who was it? Was it actually someone you're friends with, or? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty weird, hey? I see, yeah. They got into a row, or... Yeah, they must have gotten into an argument. I'm not surprised, though. Ty's pretty hard to get along with. I'm just playing. Yeah, I kind of expected us to drop like that, but I didn't know it was gonna fucking do it that much. kind of ridiculous, to be honest, that we just drop like that. But and I'm still pretty bearish at even at this point, like after dropping so much. I still think it could go further, but we'll see. Man, I'm freaking tired. Need to wake up. Need to get this coffee in me. But you know what? The good thing about ending up having that call and not going for that run. Yo, Allison, how's it going? Surprise, mother. Mother lover. But yeah. Someone asked me, Allison, if I went for that jog after. I was like, I was just about to, but I had to call somebody. And we ended up talking for like an hour and a half, so I never really had time. But now, I get to do it when it's light out, so I'm not complaining, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. Obviously, like, we still have friggin' 15 more minutes on this 30-minute candle. How big do we expect this 30-minute candle to be? You know what I mean? Like, is the next 15 gonna close below this level? That would suck. I would prefer us to get a green and then break below here on the next 30-minute candle if we are gonna continue down. If we're not gonna continue down and kind of react off this, because I mean there is a few touch points here, that's very clear, but we'll see if we'll just see how price reacts in these next couple candles. What do you think about type 1s when it overextends heaps but comes back and closes as a valid breaker with a very long wick? Sometimes it's okay, sometimes very circumstantial, because lots of times after it might fill the entire range and then make it very unenticing to want to enter off that, but sometimes there can be a case for it depending on the time frame alignment and stuff like that, and there could be a case to enter on the current candle, sometimes even just to fill that wick on the previous. But yeah, you kind of got to judge on a case by case scenario. Like in this case, I wouldn't want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't think I'd want to do it in this case. Personally. Alright guys, we've been streaming for about 30 minutes now. We got 46 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and drop the Discord link. It's a free Discord. Anybody can join it. Every weekend we do a webinar where we all get together, keep each other on track, accountable, focused on our goals, focus on being growth orientated and just trying to be better traders on and off the charts. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link if anybody's interested, one sec. Yeah, if anybody's interested, I'm gonna pin the link in chat, and you can go ahead and join through that. Got a lot of cool people in there. We just kind of hang out and every weekend get together and talk about psychology, mindset, stuff like that. Yeah. Heather, did you actually? There's no way you actually did that, right? If you did, though, I'm not judging, but that's pretty tough. I mean, yeah, that's pretty tough. Was it over a bad trade? Yeah, like, I'm curious to know if it was it a trade? Oof. Okay. So in that case, that's kind of what I was talking to my friend about when he called me earlier. He was in a similar situation. He was like 500 away from passing an account, and he took a gamble trade and then ended up going on tilt from there and blew the account. It was on 5 minutes and I didn't realize. Sheesh. So if it was legit an accident, it's kind of different. But if you made a conscious decision to do something dumb, which is completely fine, like literally everybody does it. Like, it's insanely common. It's what makes trading hard. But I'm curious as to, like, if you enter 5 minutes and you didn't realize, did you realize after you entered and then just let it play out? Okay. But yeah, it's tough for sure when you do something like that, even if it is an accident. My eyes are freaking burning. But yeah, I think breaking your mouse is pretty extreme, but was it Top Step or Bullinox? I gotta ask that question. If it was because if it was like a $15 Bullinox account, breaking your mouse is like, bruh. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if you're up 1.5k, almost past, it's kind of different, but Top Step, thank God. It wasn't an expensive mouse, was it? The mouse company or Top Step? No, I'm just playing. I know you meant Top Step. I think you did. You know, you'd be surprised though. I feel like there's a lot of traders who blow a lot of accounts, and they think they're like unique or something, in the sense that they don't realize how many people do that. You'd be surprised how many people have blown hundreds of Top Step accounts without getting a payout. And I'm not even kidding. Like, so getting mad at yourself to that degree for blowing an account is like almost like just getting mad at yourself for being human. Like, this is a really tough thing that we're trying to do. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I guess I can elaborate on that. When you're trading, you definitely get caught up in the moment and the emotions attached with succeeding. When succeeding is most of the time a lot further away than what you expect in the moment. It's just the way our brain works. We place value in the idea of succeeding like right now or as soon as possible, when really it should be, you know, kind of spread out over a little bit more time. And if you just, you know, place all your energy and pressure on trying to take high probability setups and let everything play out the way it's going to play out, life will be so much easier. Oh, we got some reactions in the chat coming in. I wonder if that's Ariel. I wonder. The reaction bandit. Alex with the salute. I think my emotional breakdowns come from the time I've been putting in for nothing. I've been on this computer since Asia Open. I may take the night off. Good luck, guys. You know what? I'll be sad that you're not here, but I really think that's a good idea. And I'll give you a piece of advice too. There's actually a specific time. Before you go, I hope you're still here. Let me know if you hear this, but there's a specific time. 3 hours after Asia opens, that things kind of play out weirdly, and there's not as much volume to kind of have make trades a high enough probability to play out enough. I would really encourage you to just trade 3 hours of Asia and then chill, take a break until pre-London, and I think you'll find a lot more success doing that. It's something I had to do. Like early on, I would trade those hours and it would really not be good. My win rate would be so poo in those times. And I had to stop. Yeah. Heather, he didn't give many people that naturally. I'm going to be honest. But if you're trading, he's probably put you in this position to give it to you through this, because you'll earn it. You'll learn it eventually. I wonder if we got any new people joining Discord then. Just checking my computer. Did we get any new people join? Oh, yes we did. We got 2 people join. Let's go. Oh, another person joined too. Yeah, it's good advice, Rodriguez. No matter what happens, you should, you don't want to attach your emotional state to how you perform on the charts outside of trading. Like if you take some bad trades, you don't want to go the rest of your day kind of feeling like shit over that. It's just not worth it. But I've done it so many times though. Appreciate you, Manny B. I'm assuming you're in the stream right now. Sweet. I think if we get a small body close like that, I might take a sell just down to this level here. It's pretty like far out. If we put a level right here, kind of way below it, even though we did get a small body green outside, I think it's like just good enough for me to want to take it. Like just barely good enough. Give it 30 ticks. Everybody is really quiet. What's going on today? Why is everybody so quiet today? What's going on, guys? Yo, Danny. How's it going, bro? Target daily lows, Pez. Where are they? Where are they? All the way down here? Yeah, maybe. Why not? Or are you talking about today's daily lows? Oh, no, you can't be. How did that close on Forex? Yeah, I might take something here. It's kind of weak for a breakout with support, but like typically you want it to be a bit thicker. It's not ideal. It's not an ideal setup, but how often do you get an ideal setup, You want to watch me take another loss? You want to watch me take another loss, brother? Let's do it, man. Let's take a loss together. Yeah, it's not an A. It's not even an A setup, I wouldn't say, but it's okay. If we do this, we go up to there. That'll be okay. Gold is tired. At least it held support a little bit though. So if it has any extra juice, I think it'll squeeze it out here after holding support. If not, we're just gonna get tapped out, which is also fine. I really don't care. Is this a banger song or what? One-to-one sustainable long term? Definitely. Definitely. Depends on what system you're using and what kind of data you've built up to though. I don't really stick to one-to-ones. I do them often, but yeah, I don't do it all the time. Definitely don't always do one-to-ones, but it is sustainable long term if that's what you want to do, if that's your style. You woke up in the middle of the night, bro. That sucks. What time does the 4x 4-hour close? Can't remember. Only 26 more minutes. Damn, son. This is kind of whack, not gonna lie. Still got 10 minutes left. Kind of need to reject out this point though, for it to be, you know what I mean? I'm really thinking about just canceling it now, but yeah, you think so? Definitely could. Definitely could. I do think if we want to... Oh, what was it? If we want to like come back up into his rage, a type 2 sell down would be even better than if this played out, to be honest. So I'm going to cancel that. Like, I really like... Yeah, it might do that. Might do that. Yeah. You think so, Kento? Who knows? We'll see. If I'm gonna buy back up, I need to see some different structure form for extra confirmation. And it's a relatively safe entry. I almost would just want to wait till we get up here to buy any further. And kind of buy into this instead of any of this. YOLO. Those breakers are so tempting. You could take this. You could definitely take this. If it were to break this low in the next 2 minutes, you could do it. I don't think it will, though. I don't think it's going to break that low in the next 2 minutes, but yeah. Maybe we can place an order just in case. In case we break that in the next minute and 30. I really don't think that would happen. Like, I personally do think if it breaks that low, looking at the 30, I can see it dropping further. Especially looking at what happened the previous, like, 3 times that we did this. But there's just not enough time on that candle to do anything, really. I don't want to get triggered, like, with not much time left on the candle, so. What did you miss, Adam? Absolutely nothing, bro. Just some poo price action, that's about it. Got someone in the Discord just joined from India. Welcome, bro. Welcome. If you join the Discord and you say hello, you'll get personally welcomed by his junior. Yeah, I did Daniel's course. I'm assuming you're in the stream. Are you? Yeah, I was his first person to buy mentorship, though. Do you also orb the NY session? No, I don't. not too familiar with the orb strategy. I just trade this one specific way, really. That's all I'm comfortable with, I would say. I don't have any data on the orb strategy for myself. Wait, what do you say, Crazy B? Oh, wait. What spot is on? First time here was your strategy. Simple price action on the 15-minute time frame and up, really. Don't go lower than 15. Wait for closures above or below key levels. Or just different reactions. You know, I could buy off them, through them. Sell off them, through them. That's about it. Just simple shit. I guess there's a few things that can happen in the next hour or so that might, you know, intrigue me, but I think I really don't know if we're gonna get anything in London today. Yeah, interesting, Danny. Interesting. Oh, really, Danny? Dude, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Really freaking cool, man. Got some reactions popping off. 50 people in here. Not sure if anybody just joined or whatever, but you can see pinned in the chat, there's a link. That's my Discord server. Pinned in the YouTube chat. It's free. We do webinars every weekend. I'm a little bit tired right now because I literally just woke up before I got on stream, but yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really awesome. Yeah, faith played a massive role in my recovery from mental health issues and stuff. Probably played the biggest role out of anything to be able to overcome the situation I was in and everything. But yeah, I think I don't know if there's anything that someone can't overcome with faith, you know what I mean? It's 8:47 p.m. Sydney time. Not time for sleeping yet. W. Oh, you're Australian? Nice. Jesus saves. Yes, he do. Jesus is reliable. Jesus is God. She's a Pentecostal. That's funny. I grew up Pentecostal. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I did indeed grow up Pentecostal. Jesus is reliable, and there's no way around it. I love Jesus, man. Man, what does that mean again? I know it means buy or sell, but how does the wave have to do with it? Oh, Bay. Yeah, Bay or sell. Yeah. Yo, Daniel, look who it is. The man himself. Yeah, Team Live account. Let's go. Dan, yeah, we were talking about that, man. We were talking about how you got moved to Live. I was like, I think if Dan gets scaled up a little bit, he's going to like it more. I feel like. I think you're going to like it. You should call me, actually, so we can talk about it, because I think I have some points that might persuade you that it's better. Yeah, we got a nice chill 43 people in here. Yeah, I'm gonna be up for a while. If you want to call me, like, are you streaming New York today? Oh, you can't unless you're doing your personal, I think. But yeah, sick. I'm gonna be up for that. I'll be there. I've been trying to, well, I started yesterday basically saying I'm gonna do Asia and pre-London, and sometimes a bit into London, but I slept through pre-London today and just hopped on, like, I think it was a half hour into London I hopped on, something like that. You know what's crazy though? What's crazy is getting accidentally moved to Live with a prop firm. Could you imagine being in that position where you can accidentally get moved to Live with a prop firm? Like, there's no need to be that good of a trader. Seriously. Yeah, oops. Oops, I just made $1 million. Sorry. It is a subtle flex though, honestly. Dude, that's one thing I like about it is being on live, being on stream. You got the golden friggin' text there. It says live, and people who know. You know what I mean? Triple streams, yes sir. But people who know that like less than 1%, like you posted it, the Top Step stats get moved to live. So if you have that live there, it's a subtle flex. It is crazy, yeah. It is crazy. Yeah, it's when you put it like that, it's even crazier. Yeah. Yeah, when you put it like that, man, it's like, holy shit. Someone said crazy. Well, Crazy B is here, guys. No need to look further. We have a crazy ass tilt machine here going on tilt every day. Yeah, it's insane, man. That's funny, yeah. I could definitely see that happening. Get Top Step banned. Not even just you banned from Top Step, but actually get Top Step banned from streaming. Does Aaron still do the Top Step live things? Aaron Trades. Have you talked to him in a while, Daniel? Oh my goodness. Yeah, apparently someone was on Top Step live trading 1 micro on 100K combine. Yeah, Aaron's a good trader, I think. Oh, we just had someone named Adam join the Discord. He says he's from the UK and looking forward to trading and learning with everybody. That's sick, man. Yeah, it's cool to have you here. I'm assuming that you're in the chat. Dude, I don't even know if it would be Dan that would do the worst, but I feel like it would be the people that Dan attract in the chat, because they do have a chat system, right? It would be, I feel like it would be a completely different vibe. I remember going into Aaron's chat after being in Dan's chat for literally like months and months and months. I went into Aaron's chat for like one stream and I was like, this is a completely different group of people. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Let's get cooking. Yeah, legit. Have you tested out that new laptop yet? Because fucking, I'm thinking about getting one. Thinking about getting one of those. with the red flag. No surprise. Bro is the worst ref of all time. Every play, there's a red flag. Any setups cooking? Man, I have no idea looking at this right now. I was trying to find some sort of sell entry, but yeah, I don't know. Looking at the 30, you almost want to impulse it, but what time is it? Oh, the hour's closing. Yeah, I mean, you almost want to impulse it. It's a 4-hour closure on, it's a 4-hour closure on freaking, on Forex, which might be why I end up not doing it, but I don't think there's any setups cooking right now, in my opinion, not for me. I guess after we get some green printed on the 30 now, we can put this level here, because there is like how much range to this level. I think there's freaking, well, it's only like 40 ticks. It's not that much, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, I've never watched the Top Step stream either. Blue, you're live. I'm waiting for the on purpose message. I'm waiting for Dan to say on purpose. But shh, you didn't hear it from me. Hey, it wasn't on purpose, man. That's what Dan's gonna be like. Dan's gonna literally hit his daily loss limit 10 days in a row and be like, guys, I was trying my best. I don't want to trade XFAs. I promise. You know, if they catch on to that, though, they'll fully screw you over. I think. Because I heard stories. Like, I seen a bunch of people who didn't realize what they were doing, posting about it. Yeah. What was I saying, though? I think some people got limited to like 1 XFA or something with like limited risk, which is scary to think about. So you almost gotta like be careful how you do it. But yeah, I was also saying too, it's almost like trading live is kind of a different style. Like when you're trading the XFAs, you're still in that prop firm mindset. And Dan, you've been a prop trader for so long, like literally like only prop trader. So you have like the mind built for that. You have a really good grip on how to flip accounts like that quickly, and like have no emotional attachment to the small activation fee. It's kind of like an investment for you with your payouts. But the live account, I feel like, is a less stressful way to trade for me personally. It's much less stressful and easier. Yeah, Dan can finally be the one trolling in chat right now, so he's going all out. Yeah, Vegan, you prefer live accounts too? Yeah. I mean, in saying that, like, I say I prefer live accounts, but if I had my own personal money, I guess this is kind of my personal money, but if I didn't have the daily loss limit and I didn't have the risk managers like kind of monitoring me, then I wouldn't want to trade live. But with that in mind, like having the daily loss limit automatically set, that's the biggest thing for me. Is like I never have to worry about setting the daily loss limit. It's always automatically set. And they adjust it as you go. I like that they adjust it too. Like mine says 2K, but it's actually 2,500. But they just haven't updated it on the site for some reason. It's like depending on your performance, they'll update it. They also give you performance bonuses, which I'm trying to grind for. Yeah, they do set it for you. It starts at 2K, I think, for any account. Shouldn't trade live until you have a year at least track record. Your own cast it is. Yeah, that's probably true, Ty. That's probably true. But even then, if you say you were trading for a year on Project X, if you were trading for a year on Project X and you were trading with daily loss limits, I bet the first day you went to live with no daily loss limit, you'd poo to bed. Unless you had a year's worth of experience without daily loss limits trading, because it's a completely different skill. It's a completely different mindset, I feel like. That's true though. If you could hold through NFP and you probably get slipped and just blow the account, and then you could be like, oh sorry, I didn't realize there was NFP today. I was just in a regular trade. I had no idea. But I wonder, like, what happens if your order don't get filled before you run out of funding? Yeah, legit. Yeah. No, I understand that. I wouldn't say I'm suitable for it either. For personal. They gave it the option to consolidate it all to live or take payouts even without the trading days. I took payouts, smaller live account now. Yeah. 5K on each account they give you, right? So you got moved with five accounts and you took 5K from each one. I don't want to like out your balance though, but I'm just curious. 3 accounts, okay. Yeah, so you'll basically be trading your personal challenge and your live account the same way. That kind of sucks. Is there any other prop firms out there, like, I wonder that you could diversify into? Yeah, I've heard about them. I've seen BPC. Yeah, I've seen BBC. Oh, I mean BPC do a video on those guys. They seem pretty good. Hey yo, what's that? My alpha account? Yeah, I still got it. I might trade that in New York maybe. Yeah, I might trade that in New York. Yeah, you can Google it, man. It's a news station. Oh shit, they released a new account today? Damn. Pause. Yeah, I think they are good. I've seen some reviews on them. They actually, yeah, they seem pretty good. I wonder if BBC actually got a deal with them or something to do those videos. Either way, like, he crushed it with them. It was, I couldn't believe how good BBC did on those videos when he was showing his journal and shit, and how he got his pay. It was with no red days. I had to comment on one of the videos. I was literally like, man, people don't realize what level you have to be on to do this. Yeah, yeah. No, it's true, man. Like, yeah, BBC had one. BBC had one of those runs where it was historical. You can't deny it. You're iffy on that, Orm? Why is that? I get it. I get it. I know Ty's in bed right now giggling. I'll never forget that, Ty. Back in the OG Dan's mentorship days, when we were doing the streams, or when I was doing the New York streams, Ty would show up when it was super late in New Zealand and just be in bed. And one time he was in bed and he had his covers over his head and the light on his face, and you could hear him typing and giggling because he didn't know he had his mic unmuted. You could hear his phone type. You know how when you got your ringer on, you can hear those dots. You could hear that, and Ty just giggling in the background. A little zesty giggle. Yeah, legit. Yeah, chat soon, man. Catch you then. Peace out. Oh my gosh, dude. I might hop off too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off too. Holy shit, man. It's literally happening every fucking time. Check the daily chat. I'll do that real quick. Oh, that's the Tradeify stuff? Okay. Yeah, I'll read that now after I'm gonna hop off, I think. But W stream. Catch everybody later. Love you guys. And Peace out.